Okay, so I just want to kind of give you a really kind of quick bonus video here. So let's just sort of say that basically you have your application that we just kind of set up a few minutes ago for the intent classifier. And what you'd like to do is kind of just expose it publicly to the internet so that you could basically, give it over to your manager or to your boss or for somebody to kind of review and see your application. So what you can actually kind of do here is you can use a tool called NGROK, and it's really kind of popular. And it does an awful lot of, items around, gateways and traffic and securing tunnels and, provides, identity and access and provides all of these types of features already kind of built in. So one thing about it is, or maybe the best thing about it really is, it's also a kind of free service. If you just want to kind of play with ngrok itself. So, um, what I've kind of done here is I've just kind of installed ngrok. So you can have your application that's kind of running here as normal. So this is your screen for Streamlit. And then basically I've kind of added these notes in here, on how to actually kind of install it. I've installed it, using Brew here, which is kind of really kind of clean way on the Mac. And then you can check your version. And then you can basically go in and, register with ngrok.com, and you can basically get your, free authentication token. Then you get your authentication token and you add it to your config. And then all you actually have to do is kind of do ngrok HTTP, because it's just, there's no SSL certs involved in this yet. And the port number that you want to run. Now, this could be any port. So any application that you're kind of running, if you're running an application on, 8505, including Tomcat, Apache, anything kind of, that'll have a kind of web service. Um, you can kind of expose it that way. But all you actually do then is you get your ngrok, which is basically running, and you basically sort of see that, it's the web interface of ngrok here, but you can sort of see it's forwarding, this one here to the backend traffic here. So this was my local host with 88501, which was, my Streamlit. And all I'm kind of doing here is actually kind of getting a new URL here, which I can kind of take and copy. And I can go to my browser here, and I can actually kind of just push that in. And you'll sort of see that, my Streamlit now is actually running at a HTTPS version of this Streamlit. So you could kind of hand this over, for, maybe a little bit of kind of demo purposes, or if you wanted looking a little bit kind of more like a real website. I mean, you can kind of do it that way. So it's just a kind of clever way on quickly kind of exposing your local host over to the public internet for some type of demo. And that's that for this application.